A simple tweet from a college athletics director got the sports world buzzing about a very complex issue online today: fantasy sports betting. News Channel 8's Josh Benson joining us now live. And Josh, this basically says if college athletes play these games, they could lose their eligibility.
Yeah, it was a very big statement on Twitter today, and the athletic director actually said DraftKings, that's this website, called it out by name. It's one of the most popular fantasy sports betting sites out there right now. Super popular. And the premise is easy. You make a small deposit, you build your team, you watch the games, and you compete for major cash prizes.
You've seen the ads
of turning a game you love into a lifetime of cash.
Fantasy sports websites FanDuel and DraftKings spent a combined $100 million on some 30,000 total ads at the start of the football season.
Winners get immediate cash payouts, and there's no season-long commitment.
The sites allow you to pick your game, say NFL football. Pick your players, and the most points after the games are played wins cash. It's legal in 45 of the 50 states, including the Sunshine State. But Florida statute says you can't gamble without proper permits. So is it gambling? Tampa attorney Bryant Camerino.
Online gambling, there are no restrictions. In fact, the statute is silent.
But a warning to NCAA athletes from Mississippi State Athletic Director Scott Strickland. He tweets, listening to NCAA's Oliver Luck speak this morning in Dallas. He reminds that any athlete found to be gambling on college sports, includes daily fantasy such as DraftKings, automatically loses a year of eligibility.
They're prohibiting both legal as well as illegal gambling. So the idea is to prevent students and coaches and support staff to get involved in gambling.
Many on Twitter cried foul. But it's looking like student athletes eager to win a little cash could risk losing much, much more.
I won $15,000 off of a $5 entry.
Now, the NCAA released a study in 2012 outlining gambling, and basically they found that 20% of student athletes were participating in these fantasy games with real entry fees and real prize money. That number had been increasing year after year since that study started back in 2004. Keith?
How timely is this, Josh? We were just talking about this like a couple of days ago, and now, boom, it's such a big story. Is anyone trying to slow the growth of these sites?
There is one person out there, Congressman Frank Pallone of New Jersey. He's trying to call for an investigation into these fantasy betting sites to see what's going on because they're blowing up so quickly. But as far as slowing down, there is no sign of that. In fact, just last week, this DraftKings website offers up a new fantasy experience, fantasy video games. So who knows where it's going to go from here.
Josh Benson live in our Tampa News Center tonight. Thank you.